Good evening, everyone. I'm Nikki, Witchy Nikki from Witchy Nikki Kitchen Witch, and I'm here to, first of all, say thank you for joining. Tonight I'm going to be making a meatball ravioli pasta dish with spinach. And tonight I just want to give out some gratitude and say thank you for all of you who are joining today and watching my content. And I'm gonna just light a little Palo Santo just to clear the energy and make sure everyone's vibes are good. Here we go. I love this scent in my home, and I love how it clears all negative energy and definitely gives you a lasting feeling of peace. Peace. Okay, everyone? Peace. Can't go wrong with that. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Blessed be. Bless this meal that I'm about to make today. Thank you for joining. Okay, first I'm going to cut the meatballs into quarter-sized little pieces because they are kind of big, and I want to put them in a little dish here. So I don't know if you can see, but this is what I'm doing here. There's a pan there. I'm gonna put what's the word I'm looking for? Breadsticks, garlic bread on the pan. And I'm going to fry up the little meatballs here and then add it to the dish prior to baking. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and I'm just gonna add the ravioli. I'm gonna add the pasta sauce and my seasonings per taste, and the meatballs thereafter, and mix it all together, and then put it in the oven with some cheese and some Parmesan cheese as well. So you're gonna watch me create this dish, and this is gonna be awesome. So thank you for watching. So here are my meatballs. I'm going to cut them in quarters, like I said, and then I'm going to add them to a hot pan, put a little butter in it, cook it up a little bit, and then put it in the pan, in the baking dish, okay? I've got those little cute little quarter sticks of butter, which work out perfectly because you can just cut them in little 1 tablespoon slices to your liking, okay? Add however much butter you want to, okay? In this case, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter because meatballs are kind of on the greasy side, because I'm sure they're mixed with hamburger and sausage. So It gives a little extra grease, but butter adds a little extra salty goodness to it. So I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of butter in my pan, and then I'm gonna cut my meatballs into quarters and then put them in the pan and then fry it up, okay? Watch me. I've got about 12 meatballs here, so it's going to be enough to create this dish and make it whole and make it hearty and gooey, nice and filling, okay, for maybe about 4 people. And if you're cooking for 2, keep your portions small, okay? I went and got a different knife because serrated knives do not do good with meatballs, by the way. I did wash my hands before I started this meal. I just also want to let you know that I do have some seasoning on the counter that I would like to use. Number 1, that's bay leaves. Number 2 is Dano's. Can't go wrong with that. Has a little bit of that Italian seasoning flavor scent. And I also have some onion powder and garlic powder as well. So I like to add that to the mix and go from there. Okay guys, I got all the meatballs cut up in quarters and I got them in the pan and they're sauteing in some buttery goodness. And now I'm gonna stir them all up and add my seasoning and then we'll go from there. Stay tuned. Okay guys, I paused it just for a moment just to get the meatballs nice and sauteed here in the pan. I did add couple of extra seasonings. I added salt, and I added some crushed red pepper flakes, and also a little bit of salt, not a whole lot, and I think that's it. Otherwise, everything, oh, bacon bits. Oh yeah, can't go wrong with that. Put a little bacon in the mix. Can't go wrong. So I'm gonna finish frying up my meatballs here, and I'm gonna place them in the baking dish, okay? I'm also going to spray my pan too, so then that way nothing sticks. Okay? Use anything you like. You can use the spray, can spray, non-stick spray, or you can use the bottle kind. Doesn't matter as long as it doesn't stick to your pan. Okay? Alright, I got a nice little layer here going on. Then I'm going to add my meatballs to the bottom here. Nice little layer. I've got some bay leaf in there, just to give it that extra like curry seasoning, Italian taste to it. Okay. And now I'm going to go into my freezer here. I've got some ravioli here. Doesn't matter where it's from as long as it's ravioli, okay? Got stuff in it. And I'm just going to dump them all inside of the baking dish, okay? Here we go. I don't know if you can see me. Oh. Maybe that's better. So I'm going to put the ravioli here in the baking dish. You know, they're pretty fair sized. Can't go wrong with that, okay? Maybe if I turn my camera just a little bit more, and then you can see what I'm doing, okay? I know my back might be in the way, but I'm trying to create a little dish for you and give you a little instructions about it, and hoping that you'll enjoy it sometime, create it yourself, okay? I also have some spinach here. You're going to want to add some spinach, a lot, however you want. I like a lot of spinach because sometimes, you know, it shrinks up and it feels like you don't have enough. So I'm going to add pretty much the entire bag to my dish because can't go wrong. Gotta love spinach. Turn the pan So I've got a couple of different sauces here. I'm going to cover the names. Roasted garlic and Parmesan pesto, which I will be adding to the dish. It's going to make it extremely creamy, saucy, hearty goodness with those meatballs. And the cheese and the spinach. Can't go wrong, okay? Got a little long on my finger. So I'm just going to mix all of this together. I know, I dropped some spinach on the floor. Don't shame me! If you think about it, all of this spinach is going to melt into the dish, and it's going to look like there's like no spinach even added, to be honest. By the end, it's going to be all completely withered up inside of this dish. So you won't even realize how much you put in here, okay? Now, the moment everyone's been waiting for, the cheese. I'm gonna go get the cheese out, and we're gonna put some cheese in there and put it in the oven at 350 for about 30 to 45 minutes, okay, until done. And I'll whip it out, and you're gonna be in disbelief. It's gonna be an amazing dish. I've never made this dish ever. I just threw it together. What do you know? Hang on.
Are you paused?
No. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm gonna turn this around. Where turn that?
Are you recording?